so fetch.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Kaiya, and today we are going to be doing a deep dive into the band Epica. Yes, I know the time has come. Epica was our poll winner from a couple weeks ago. They are a Dutch symphonic metal band. That's what Google is saying. And that's really all I know. Other than that, I know that they have a beautiful redheaded woman as their lead singer, and I am so excited. If you haven't checked out my Woman in Metal video, do so. I will put it here. I always get the directions mixed up, but it'll be in a card right here. It's really fun, and I check out 5 different woman led, I guess, metal bands, which I didn't know was a thing until a month ago. So it's so inspiring to see women in metal and know that that's a thing. Women are coming for the crown. So I'm really excited to check out Epica today. We have 5 songs from 3 different albums. These were all recommended by y'all and so many times. So super exciting. We're going to hit 3 different records. Before we get into the video, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please feel free to do so. I post weekly videos. We do tons of metal reactions. And we're also going to start diving more into metal unboxings, record store shopping, mystery videos, and so much more. So come on and join the channel. We also have a Discord called the Mosh Pit. If you want to join, invite link is in the description. And we have a P.O. box if you want to send something to be featured in a metal unboxing video. It's also in the description. Let me know more stuff about Epica. Per usual, like and share the video with a friend. And that's really all I've got. So let's get into the video. Almost like a marching band start. Like an opera start. Beautiful strings. First impressions, I'm getting Florence Welch vibes. If you know who Florence Welch is, she's the lead singer for Florence and the Machine. The cover that's in this video looks like Florence Welch. She's very redheaded, beautiful, just this ivory skin, and just I love it. And she's got the strings and these big vocals that are sort of reminding me of it. And there's this live performance of Florence Welch. It's on the internet. I could link it, but she looks so phenomenal. She has this huge orchestra behind her as she's singing, and this is reminding me of it. got chills. Ooh. Wow. I have chills all over my freaking body right now. I don't know what to expect. I feel like we're going to war. Like, this is like Game of Thrones, like war music. This is not what I was expecting. Okay, pause. What just happened? What actually just happened? I have no idea what we're listening to right now, what I just experienced. Because this is like beautiful orchestras, beautiful choir, beautiful singing by this beautiful redhead. And it's like battle music, and I was like, okay, like if this is going to be the whole song, like I'm surprised this is considered metal. And then she just, I always forget. It's like Tatiana. It's like experiencing Ginger for the first time. I just had no idea. I wasn't expecting the grit. Is that her? Because the switch, too. Did you notice how quick that switch was? If this is her, that switch between this, like, guttural grit singing and, like, this beautiful... Ah! What happened? Viking music. That's what I'm getting from all of this. And that one section is so catchy. Na, 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 forever and ever. super, super catchy. Like, I'm already singing along to it. I feel like we just traveled back in time. Like, I really feel like this is like metal meets Game of Thrones. Way to end that. Just like that little S sound and the like the delicious reverb. I'm also this is like Florence and the Machine meets like Dying Fetus Opeth vibes, because those like goblin the goblin vocals are definitely, they reminded me of Dying Fetus. Beautifully layered track, and I like how it wasn't like all like gutturals and goblin screams. It was it's kind of like Opeth. It was like big sound, and they placed their sort of metal vocals in good spots, and they really gave this singer, what's her name? Simone? They really gave Simone so much room to have those beautiful vocals, like, just levitate and keep the song just feeling so adventurous. And I'm getting so much stuff, huge sound, and that's why it's reminding me so much of Florence and the Machine. Other than the fact that she kind of reminds me of Florence, like, it's just that big sound and meets the metal, which is really interesting. That is something that is so unique sounding. Really, really unique sounding. Cry for the Moon, The Embrace That Smothers Part 4. Okay, hold on. Yeah, she looks so dope in that cover. Noah, Cyrus, I don't care about your face right now, okay? The song is a critique of the way the Catholic Church handled cases involving priests molesting children. Wow, we just got dark real fast, didn't we? As Mark Jansen put it in an interview with Metal Storm, this song is about a priest who had some special time with a child. When I wrote this lyric, this was a hot topic in the news. The basic idea behind the song is that behind the doors of the church, there are a lot of sick minds hidden. The basics of most religions are good, but in this society, there are a lot of sick people. With the phrase, in the Garden of Eden, where the apple gets a youthful face, I try to say that Eve did eat the apple according to the Bible story, but this priest also ate the apple by blanking a young child. YouTube doesn't like that word. The worst thing is that often the church is afraid to lose their good name, and so they pay off the parents to keep it silent. This has to stop. Oof. Yeah, that's a heavy subject. Phantom Agony 2003. Cry for the Moon. Produced by Sasha Pave. Written by Simone, Ad Slucher, and Mark Jansen. Alright. Interesting. What do the lyrics say? follow your common sense. You cannot hide yourself behind a fairy tale forever and ever. Only by revealing the whole truth can we disclose the soul of the sick bulwark. What does that mean? Forever and ever, eternal silence cries out for justice. Forgiveness is not for sale, nor is the will to forget. You can't go on hiding yourself behind old-fashioned fairy tales and keep washing your hands in innocence. Dang. No notes on this song. Mark Jansen, okay. So he's the one that I'm assuming is doing the gutturals then. Don't try to convince me with messages from God. You accuse us of sins committed by yourselves. It's easy to condemn without looking in the mirror. Behind the scenes opens reality. Is that the scene? Is that the section of the song where he's doing the gutturals? Then I guess he's like layering goblin stuff, or is Simone also like layering certain things? I'm assuming that's kind of how it's going. So, okay. Really cool stuff. I really liked that track. Made me feel a lot of like interesting things in terms of like, I got chills when, in several sections, I definitely got chills when they brought in like the more heavier vocals. It's definitely more medieval than what we've had on this channel, I think, for sure. So the next song is, I think, the last track of this record, and it is called Phantom of Agony. Wow, more beautiful strings. Ooh.
I can't see you. I can't hear you.
Wow.
You still exist.
Oh yeah. Super Game of Thrones. Isn't like the main focus of the music. Like they had a little bit of like in the previous Cry for the Moon, just like a little bit. They just flirted with it, and this is just like a layering piece. It's like mayo to the sandwich. It's not like the whole turkey, you know. They're really allowing like the choir and these strings, especially for this song, to really be like the big factor. Huge sound. And I'm gonna keep mentioning how old and biking like their sound is, because I mean, it's like they're Dutch, they're Netherlands. I have a dog that is a descendant of Vikings. Not that she's smart enough to do any of that, but I guess my point is that it makes me feel like I should be doing like Renaissance cosplay. It's just such a cool sound. It's such a cool sound, and I love the strings and like the gong, and just like everything is just like layered so beautifully. Wires. Live experience for this band, because like they're just so cinematic that it's like I just don't I feel like I would want to sit there like I'm watching an opera and like just be blasted in the face with like metal gutturals and goblin screams and choir gongs and oh man, I'm like, I just need to process like what we're listening to, because like this is actually, I just haven't had enough coffee. I'm sorry. It's like 10 a.m. for me right now, so I feel like I want to go off to war. And I want to see this band live. Please tell me you've seen this band live and let me know what it was like. That whole like section right there was so beautiful and so inspiring. I just like don't have any words. I feel like I want to cry, but I also feel really inspired. But I also want to like break something. I'm very confused at the moment. I'm overwhelmed. It's just like nothing we've had on this channel. They're not making it's like they're not making music for like a record. It's like they're making music for like a movie or like a play or like an opera. Like this is so like what do you do when you listen to this? Play Dungeons and Dragons? That's what I probably do. Or like paint. I feel like you would have to do like some sort of creative thing that is like inspiring, because like this is inspiring music. This is like we're gonna work and we're gonna get stuff done type of music. And this ending, this resolve, it's almost like we're coming home after this battle. It's like we're coming home and we're on like a white stag and we're going up this like cobblestone bridge to this big castle, and we're a little bit injured and we're dirty, but all these ladies are like taking their bonnets off and going, "Oh!" The battle has been won. Ended is it's like, but the story continues, like to be continued. Dude, what the heck? I wasn't prepared for this, like at all. Is it raining? No, it shouldn't. I got a gig tonight, bestie. Can't be raining on me, okay? Epica. So I think they named their band Epica because epic sound, you know? They were like, let's make this band where it has like such a massive sound, and then let's call it Epica. There's no notes on this, but I loved this intro where Simone is whispering with the choir, I can't see you, I can't see you. And like they take it and they like pan it. They'll repeat it and they pan her like whisper. Thought that was a really, really great layer. This band has a lot of like technical layers too. There's a lot of moving parts, and it's really cool they're just very cinematic. And in comparison to Lorna Shore, which also has a huge sound, they're obviously more intense. They're deathcore, so they're more intense, they're more fast paced, but they kind of have the same thing where they have choir and strings. But where they are huge in sound and a little bit more extreme in their sort of cinematic sound, I guess, Epica is definitely slower, I guess you could say, but they have built it more into this story. And you're really, like I said, it's medieval, it's inspiring, there's a beginning, a middle, and end. Even in these lyrics, it says Act 2, Act 1, like, yeah, where they took the whole thing of, like, epic, like, play, opera to the extreme. Like, let's make an album that's kind of like this big concept. I don't know if these are concept albums. You'll have to let me know. I can also do more research after the video, too. But it seems like it's a concept, especially because Cry for the Moon was part 4, and we have Kingdom of Heaven, which is part 3. That's my working list, okay, of Lamb of God. I haven't officially picked my songs yet, but you got to see a sneak peek. So, we are afraid of all the things that could not be. A phantom agony. So what is this song about? There's no notes. Do we dream at night, or do we share the same old fantasy? I am a silhouette of the person wandering in my dreams. Nice. We are afraid of all the things that could not be. A phantom agony. Tears of unprecedented beauty reveal the truth of existence. We're all sadists. The age-old development of consciousness drives us away from the essence of life. We meditate too much, so that our instincts will fade away. They fade away. Jeez. Ooh, what is this? This is not this is an unreviewed thing. Oh, it's in Latin. From our spirit is dwarfed and our life. Nevermore. The lucidity of my mind has been revealed in my dreams. I am able to reveal where my heart goes in search of self-realization. Okay, this is unreviewed bio, but it says title track of the 2002 Epica album. I thought it was 2003. Phantom Agony, and is a song about human existence with all the doubts and fears that we as humans have. What do you think about that? What do you think the Phantom Agony is about? Yeah, see, Facade of Reality, The Embrace That Smothers, Part 5. So, if this is their first album, like, what do they mean by Part 5? Or is this supposed to be, like, where's Part 3 then? So if Cry for the Moon is Part 4, this is Part 5, and then Saif Alden, I don't know what that is. Oh. The Embrace That Smothers. So The Embrace That Smothers must be one whole song then? So if you listened to Cry for the Moon, Facade of Reality, and Saif Alden, I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. If you listen to all 3 of those songs together, would they all kind of flow into each other, I would assume? That's wild, if that is what we're talking about. Oh my gosh, they have just an orchestral version of Cry for the Moon on their extended cut. Oh my gosh, dude. What the heck? I'm gonna have to listen to, like, all 3 of those songs together. Because I love when artists do that and just kind of, like, leave you almost like these Easter eggs in their music. And I could totally see Epica doing that. leaving these like cool Easter eggs for you to like put these 3 songs together, and then it's another adventure, you know. So we did 2003 Phantom of Agony, and we did Cry for the Moon off that record too. So now we have 2005, so we're 2 years after, and we're going to listen to the song Consign to Oblivion, the live retrospect. So a ton of y'all wanted to see the live retrospect. Ooh, I'm so interested to see what these guys are like live. Wow. Yep. They have a whole orchestra behind them. Of course they do. Wow, and they have somebody like, that stage must be massive. Wow.
Are you ready for the last rumble? Put your horse up in the
Sounds
air
like a Viking, of course.
and hold. Hold. Hold.
Whoa!
Go.
Dude! Oh my god! They're headbanging because they're in time. Wow. Oh, chills. Where are you? Okay, this is dude. Wow. Jesus. It is literally Florence and the Machine meets Dying Fetus. I never, ever, ever, ever would have thought that you could take those 2 polar opposite bands and combine them into this. This is wild. Wild. This stage is huge, dude. And the lights and, oh my. The setup for this must have taken literally like 2 days. I mean, if you count the orchestra, that's like probably a 40-piece band. I mean, they got keys, the drums, vocals, guitars, bass, probably another guitarist, full orchestra. I wonder if they've got like a small choir. Like, this is a huge setup. And this is wild. And I love how layered they just slap you in the face with this. And then her vocals, like they really give Simone she's almost like this princess. When she comes in with these high vocals, it's just like, yes, there you are. Like, it sent chills down my spine. Oh, look at them. They have such great chemistry. Look at that setup. Wow, nice clean stop too. gonna lie. And I love the chemistry between all of them. They all have such great stage presence, and I love when she goes up to these guitarists and is almost like, obviously they have very good energy with each other, but it's really cool to see. And she has such a beautiful voice live, and I definitely think she's opera trained, or at least like did opera style singing, obviously choir singing, and then she was like, I really like metal, let's do that. Oh my gosh, I just need a second. This would be so dope nasty live, like honestly. Oh, nice. And the crowd can clap. Dude. Wow. Freaking horns, dude.
You guys have been awesome!
Boy.
Thank you very much! Come on!
That one high note. Keys. And they're all headbanging at the same time. Even her. Wow! Is there fire? Wow. Ooh. We're building up. Nope, no, we're not. Freaking full fire. That's wild. Like, it's actually wild. A full choir. Like, we're talking, like, there's some old dudes in there, got some young dudes, like, you've got, like, literally the full thing, books and all. And they had a dude telling the orchestra what to do. Like, this is a huge production. I'm dumbfounded. I'm honestly dumbfounded. I'm shocked. I don't have words. Like, this is actually, like, kind of blowing my mind. Like, I just don't have words. All I can do is, like, sit here and watch and just take it in. Because, like, I want to be a part of this crowd so bad, and they're doing such a good job of just, like, their songs are so nicely layered that it really is just like a chapter. I don't know. I digress. I have no words and trying to articulate my thoughts right now. Look at that. Huge setup.
I'll burn you
Dude. Fire. I'm overwhelmed. Chills again, all over my body. And then you just cut it off right there. Dude, honestly, all I can think about is how sweaty it must be up there. Okay, it must be so unbelievably hot up there on that stage with all those people and the lights and the fire. Not that any of that matters for the show, but the in-ear monitors too that they have. Oh my gosh, that whole system must be so... What do you even... I mean, because you have to have basically everything in your in-ear monitors, but that must be such a huge... Oh my gosh, that's so loud. For her to be able to hear herself on that stage, I wonder what she's got in her monitor. She's got to have, everything, but maybe she nitpicks some things not to be in there, just so that she can hear herself, because otherwise that is so much. I mean, she's got to have, basically the whole thing in there. I don't know. I'm just overwhelmed. I'm trying to just process what we're listening to. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. That was a phenomenal live show. I just can't even believe that that's real. That's a real band. That was a real show. I don't know when that was. The recording said 2015 is when it was posted. A New Age Dawns Part 3. So this is a whole song in itself. So it's almost like they have an extra song. No notes. How can we let this happen? Just keep our eyes closed till the end. The only thing that counts is the prosperity of today. Most important to us is that our bills get paid. Our good intentions have always been delayed. How can we let this happen and just keep our eyes closed till the end? When we will stand in front of heaven's gate, it will be too late. Try to unlearn all that you've learned. Try to listen to your heart. No, we can't understand the universe by just using our minds. Low to the ground, we feel safe. Low to the ground, we feel brave. What is that? Is that more Latin speak? Latin language? Nothing on this song. If you know anything more about Consign to Oblivion, please share with us, because I'm interested. So they have the same producer, Sasha, produced, with a new person named Olaf Written, okay, so Simone, I guess, didn't have any credits to this one. I'm overwhelmed. I honestly, I mean, the live performance was just insane. I was wondering what it was going to be like, and they had some people that were sitting, and they had a lot of people that were standing, but I noticed, like, in the crowd, they had some, like, pretty, like, some people there that you wouldn't think would listen to Epica, but I feel like they're so, like, they're not so overwhelming in their metal that I could see it being really pleasurable to listen to for a wider audience that typically doesn't listen to metal, to where like the goblin screams and the like harsh vocals aren't as like scary to like a normal listener that's not really too much into metal. And they also, it's because they flirt with it a little bit, and they have a lot of it that is that, but like the vocals specifically, they flirt with it a little bit more, but it's really just the choir and the orchestra and her beautiful vocals that I think really draw people in, and it's just a nice layer. Epica, you are blowing my mind, and I'm having a really good time. I wish there were more notes. I'm not sure what this song is about, but okay. So we are going to listen to Design Your Universe first, and this is another part song. This one is A New Age Dawn Part 6. Wait. So is A New Age Dawn... Is this a song that they continue to add parts to as they continue to release albums? Because there were 3 songs on Consign to Oblivion that had A New Age Dawn, and now Design Your Universe is part 6 of that. This band has like, so much to unfold. Okay, let's get into this one. This is also going to be a live retrospect because y'all really wanted it. Ooh. Start with acoustic guitar. Wow. Oh, he's got his electric still on him. With a flute? Wow. Okay, that harmonics thing that he was doing real quick, while the other person's doing like the full thing on the guitar, he was letting it ring out by just tapping the string and letting it harmonize. He was doing something a little bit different and letting the like tapped note harmonize with what he was doing. Fire. Giving me like Voice of the Soul vibes. Can't see his face at all. Wow, what a change.
We're blind and evil.
Wow.
Our rest will set us back to blank. Doors to waiting. All we'll have to name a reason if you can't let go. You
Oh, he's so pretty. Wow. Huge chorus. Huge chorus. These slow hits and the like staccato choir with her like high singing. And I really like how he took his like guttural sound and like let it kind of ring out. He held it for a little bit as like this big bassy hit with these staccato strings, and her vocals came in, so it was just such a nice layer, such a nice way to like bring it together. Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
To take for taking sake will leave a path of loss and strain, and endless breaking. Faith can warrant at to freeze, and if you can let go, you will end up empty-handed. If you can control, you live your life in
Decide. Above what grew above. Who was able to? Some drown the crashers from the blow. Won't look back. He will try to break the curse. Empty chance. Decide your universe.
Staccato vocals. The staccato vocals are hard to hit. I can see her like really focusing on doing those. I mean, she's done it a lot of times, obviously, I would assume, so she knows how to nail it, but those staccato vocals, it's so high, and you have to place it so up there. At least for me, in order to do that, I'd have to place it like super far up here and take in like shorter breaths to really be able to do it. Also, their mic stands, not that this really matters, but their mic stands are interesting. They're like metal and they like bend in all different kinds of shapes. Have you noticed that? Okay, they're about to break down. Hell yeah. Bells in those Going off to war. Strobe lights! Such bad strobe lights. Dude. Oh my gosh, it's not over. Closing song. What a closer. He has to add like clink at the very end. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, what a dope way to end your show. Okay, perfect song for a closer, and I don't even know the rest of your discography. And I love how they teased it. They like closed the whole thing, and then they slapped you in the face and brought it back. Oh my gosh. Oh. I just don't even know what to do. I just don't know what to do with myself. I feel like I need to like reevaluate who I am and what my purpose is in life. And like, I also want to go out into the woods and like build a cabin and like go be a Viking somewhere. I just like, I'm completely enamored by this band. I've never heard anything like this before. I mean, the closest thing to this sound has been Opeth and Lorna Shore, but both of those bands don't encapsulate like what Epica is achieving here. And they're super unique and something we've not had on this channel, nothing I've ever heard of before. Florence and the Machine too. So it's like, yeah, it's like I've said, it's like Florence and the Machine. I think Florence and the Machine, Opeth, and Lorna Shore are like the three closest things that kind of like resemble what they're doing. And I think Florence is the one that closely resembles instrumentation wise in full almost, even more so than Lorna Shore. Although I haven't really seen Lorna Shore's stuff live, but so I don't know if they have like the full choir or orchestra on stage with them. If they do, let me know. But I know that Florence and the Machine has had that. So stage-wise, live-wise, she's one of the only artists I know, in my opinion, and I know it's not the same, that is in the same sort of ballpark as this. But Epica is just achieving something that I've never heard before, and I really, really like it. And I'm having a hard time articulating like the words that I want. I love it. I love it. Design your universe. I'm not really sure what we're talking about with a lot of these things, but I would assume it's design your universe. Design your universe. Epica. But if they said that, like, consign your something was about being a human and just being a human. Did I listen to this out of order? I didn't want to. I wanted to listen to no. I wanted to listen to Kingdom Hearts Part 3 too. I don't know. I'm just here to listen. Design your universe. Nothing on this either. Ooh, I like this album cover though. With this kind of witch girl. Ooh, and the city in the background, it looks like. And she's like kind of underwater, and then the world is like what, burning below her. And she's like dirty and covered in ash. They had the same dude helping them, Sasha. We're blind and eager. Avarice, what does that mean? Will set us back to blank. Those who wager all will have to name a reason. If you can't let go, you will end up empty-handed. I really liked this line from her. If you can't control, you'll live your life in vain. Who decides about my time to come? Who is able to break through the circle of life and doom? Don't look back. Keep on track to break the curse. Take the chance. Design your universe. Oh, so maybe this song is about, like, just go for it. You know, they're saying, like, design your life. You have control over your life. Don't look at the past. Like, keep on track to break the curse and take a chance to design your universe. We can't undo what we've done, so show us now what we've become. Confront us with our viciousness and our weakness. We can't evade our destiny. So show responsibility, for we all surely have a sense of our consciousness. To take for taking's sake, we'll leave a path of loss and strain and endless breaking of faith can warrant acts of treason. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they have some, I'm assuming this is more Latin. Can't undo what we've done, show us what we've become. Oh, and I like that they break it up. Instead of singing like the full thing we can't undo, show us now, confront us with our weakness, can't evade, show us how, we have a sense. So this one was an unreviewed bio. As for the song, this song in particular, it sums up the whole theme of the album, which is really Epica's main themes: independent thinking and questioning authority, society, but in particular it's about technology, specifically nanotechnology and genetics, which are threatening to devalue our humanity. Although it seems to be more on the negative side of the argument, making it seem all hopeless, so many people are full of hate, but there are signs of the song being a wake-up call for people to fix the world's wrongs. Interesting. What do you think this song is about? I think it's more painting the picture of, like, you are only in control of your own life, so design your universe, don't focus so much on the past. We can't undo what we've done. Interesting. Dope track. I want to look more into this Sasha Paith guy, but we got one more song, so let's roll into this, because I know these songs are long, which is totally fine, but they are long, so. And I'm pretty sure this next one is 13 minutes long. Okay. So I'm assuming if I get this wrong, just let me know and we can like redo this song. But I'm assuming Kingdom of Heaven Part 3 is not from the 2009 record Design Your Universe. I don't know what I was thinking. There's another Kingdom of Heaven, but it's not Part 3. So Part 3 looks like it's on Omega, their 2021 record Omega. And it's also called the Antediluvian. So let's just get into it. This album cover's a little creepy. So we're in 2021. We took a huge leap from 2009. We took a huge leap. Over 10 years of music. We got some like wind, skittering. Some Lord of the Rings flutes. Oh. Double bass drums.
Rise and shine with all your light. Awake the force within you. Wade in waters filled with joy. Try to find the place that hides the treasure in the palace. All the stars are by your side. This bright
Whoa.
star shines inside.
Nice.
Just as water turns to snow, what is above, so is below. In time we learn to feel the sound. We can cure ourselves. Use this healing energy for the Holy Trinity. This is the knowledge that we have been searching for.
Oh. Nice. They have so many different like hits too. Just a lot of moving parts. Their hits are really, really solid, and I know they're gonna bop those out perfectly live because they did in the retrospect. But I love how it like climbs like ba ba bum ba ba bum, like really, really nice. And that choir layer when she was singing like ah, and then it like copied what she was doing and then followed what she was singing afterwards was a really nice layering piece. And I also really liked how when the dude comes in to sing his like deeper vocals, everything like all the like pretty sort of stuff cuts out, I guess you could say, and leaves this like harsh stuff to really bring out more of the guitar and more of the drums.
That fools emerge. Don't fear the ones that judge you. Or you'll find they will deny. Trust your heart as is the way. Refine the finest diamonds. Look inside, you are divine. This bright
Yeah, look right here.
inside, just as water turns to snow, what is above
Love this part
is
too.
below. In time we learn to feel the sound. We can cure ourselves. Use this healing energy. Form a holy trinity. This is the knowledge that we have been searching for.
Oh. It's almost like the Wicked Witch or something. Oh. I mean, what the frick, dude? What a beautiful layering piece. Wow. Wow. Woo! There was a high vocal in there, girl. Oh my god. Wow.
Divided by space-time of duality. We all know about it this lifetime. Together we stand strong. Together we are one. Wherever we
There's so much happening. I can't keep track with what's going on. There's just so many transitions. There's so much going on. You got double bass, you got like drum fills, you got some horns, You got whistle tones. There's a whistle in one of the choirs just a bit ago. You got some gutturals. You got dude vocals. You got girl vocals. You got I don't even know. You got orchestral hits. I have no idea what's going on. They have so many chapters in this section. We have completed so many different things in like 30 seconds. Okay. Back in. Building it up. Ooh. Oh, no they aren't. Oh, crazy. I love that, like, almost like alien-esque sound. I don't know, it's like that super high-pitched sound. You can hear it just right back there. That is always, like, associated with, like, I don't know, horror movies and alien stuff and, like, funky things that are unknown. This is, like, very creepy vibe. Wow. Oh, they have like a bell. Well, they have a solo. With this like synth too. This is the first time I'm noticing like a real guitar solo, like where they're really giving the guitar like a solo. Maybe they had it in other songs, but I just didn't notice. I was distracted. There's a lot going on. This song is like medieval music. Everything that we heard in the last 4 songs, this is like all those songs put together into one and on crack. Like there's so many parts in this ending. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. I'm gonna have to listen to this one a lot because this is intense. This is intense. But I like the guitar solo and this like layered synth that's like following the notes. And I like how it like layered into it. It was like guitar solo, this higher note, and then it just kind of morphed with the synth. So like you can kind of hear the guitar, but it's like definitely the synth is like a little higher in the mix. And then they also had like the Futurama gong sound, that like bell sound that was in Futurama. That was in just the previous like section. I don't know if it was a chorus or a bridge. I don't know if we're in an outro. I have no idea where we are. All I know is that we're almost at the end. it's all, I mean, she's belting those notes out. There's nothing really in the head voice there. Like, she is, especially for that Holy Trinity, like, she is belting that. Belting. She's got such a dynamic vocal range and just, it's a really good combination of, like, good belts and opera singing, and, like, I don't know, it's just a really great combination. Really, the only instrument that they're missing is a harp. I'm surprised they don't have a harp in their setup. That's like the only thing they're missing, yo. That is the only thing that Florence and the Machine has had on their stage that I haven't yet seen or heard in their setup. Oh my gosh. I'm so... Oh, they're on tour right now? Dude. What did you think of this this record? Did you think Omega was good, or did you think it was subpar? Because that track was fire. That track was very long also, so... It definitely seemed a lot more, Kingdom of Heaven Part 3, Epica. It definitely seemed a lot more technical. There were a lot of moving parts and a lot of layering pieces. So, I'm very interested to hear what y'all's thoughts are on that. Ooh, it seems very opera. I love this, like, piano on fire. This just came out in November of last year. Cool. Okay, so I'm assuming this is more... Did they swap singers? Don't tell me you replaced Simone. Isaac and Mark. Okay, yeah, so Simone is still in there. Who's Isaac? Has he been there the whole time? Just as water turns to snow, what is above, so is below. In time we learn to heal the cells. Use this healing energy, form a holy trinity. This is the knowledge that we have been searching for. The barriers will fall. May thy kingdom come. Nothing on this song. How? We all are divided by space, time, or duality. We all fall apart in this lifetime. Together we stand strong. Together we are one. There's just... We're going to go to Metal Archives. Is it Metal Archives? Metal Archives. Let's see what our friends here in the Encyclopedia Metallum are looking at. Epica. They're from the Netherlands. Location Ruurberg, Limburg. They formed in 2003. Symphonic metal. Okay. Religion, society, politics, philosophy, spirituality. Formed as Sahara Dust by Mark Jansen after his departure from After Forever in 2002. Epica is named after the 2003 Camelot album. The bands have a close relationship, and Mark Jansen and Simone Simmons have made various guest appearances at Camelot gigs. Interesting. Simone also performed guest vocals on Camelot's albums The Black Halo, Ghost Opera, and Poetry for the Poisoned. Ooh, Poetry for the Poisoned sounds cool. So... name... Okay, so 2009 we listened to Design Your Universe. 2005 we listened to Consign. To Oblivion. What's the score? Did they release two? It says they released 2 albums, full-length albums in 2005. We listened to Phantom Agony, which was their debut as Epica. Then we skipped 10 years to Omega, which came out in 2021. It says here they have an 89% like to dislike ratio. Similar artists. After, yeah, I definitely got like Nightwish vibes, since Nightwish is kind of the same thing. But honestly, we have to give Nightwish another chance because I did not like, and I am not afraid to share my opinion. I did not like the song that we picked for Nightwish, and honestly, I picked it because it had like 130 million views. So I was like, okay, people like this. But I didn't like it. I didn't like it, so I want to give Nightwish definitely another chance. But I kind of got the same vibes, and I think it's because Nightwish is from Finland, so they've got, it's kind of, although I know it's not the same thing, like they're not from the same country, it kind of gave me the same vibes. I think they're close by, right? The Netherlands and Finland. Don't come after me. I got a D in geometry, okay? Well, it's not even geometry. Oh, dyslexia. It's geography. I also got a D in geometry because, side rant, I was really good at algebra, okay, until they brought shapes in. And then once they brought shapes in, it all went downhill from there, okay? And I was really good at chemistry until biology came around, and I was like, no, I can't do this. Okay. Members. Mark Jansen, still original. Corin, still original. Simone, still original. Okay, so they swapped their drummer to Arjen van Weesenbeek. What a name. Definitely butchered it, but from 2007 to present. Oh, he does grunts and spoken word. Isaac, 2009 to present, so they did swap guitars. And Rob, bass. So they swapped drums, guitars, and do they have 2 guitarists? I'm assuming they just have 1 then. It looked like they had 2 for the retrospects. I don't know. So they swapped bass, guitar, and drums, but kept... Oh, yeah. I'm so silly. I'm sorry. It's literally right up at the top. Mark Jansen, yeah. So they kept the harsh vocals, which he does like the... I'm assuming the deeper vocals and the goblins. And then you have Arjen, who replaced that one guitarist. No, the drummer. Isaac, who replaced that other guitarist. And then a bass player that they replaced. But they kept keys, piano, and orchestrations. Wow. Right. That's pretty dang cool. That is pretty dang cool. Definitely really interested in more Epica. So y'all let me know what you want from here. Whether that be an album reaction or something else. I'm definitely very curious to know what we're working with. Very big sound. My final thoughts are very unique band. I don't know, just very unique in their sound and huge. Definitely getting Florence the Machine, like I mentioned, Dying Fetus, and Opeth. Really weird combination, I know, but that's like, that is what I'm getting, and they're so just in your face and intense and like adventure music, like true. I wouldn't be surprised if like the show Vikings or Game of Thrones or other sort of like adventure TV shows like that used like music from Epica or hired Epica to do vocals like that, because it's just a perfect combination of medieval storytime fantasy music that, I mean, honestly, like, it was like Diablo, Game of Thrones, like, I don't know, Disney princess stuff, but more like gory, you know? I don't know, it's just really cool with like great, like the best of what you want from metal. The double bass, you got some of those like good goblin screams, good gutturals. Just like Opeth, they layered it in there. They gave, you know, when they did do those harsher vocals, they really made sure to like make those areas shine so it wasn't the whole song. And I really like that they layered it to where when they did have those sections, then they really made Simone's voice just like, thrive. And they really focused more on the bigger elements, the more beautiful elements that make their sound what it is, which is the full choir and the full orchestra and everything in between, with the gongs and the chimes and the bells and all the various different things that they have in there. So yeah, it wasn't so much like guitar and bass, it was all these other things. So very interesting band. I'm very interested to know more. So if you have seen them live or know more information about these songs and albums, please comment down below, and we would love to hear it. And also, what were your thoughts about their 2021 album, Omega? I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. So that's going to do it for the reaction. Thank you all so much for spending time with me today. I really appreciate it. I know this one was a long one, but they have very long songs. So thank you so much to everybody that recommended music for this video. I really do appreciate it so much. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please feel free to do so. If we get to 10,000 subscribers, we're starting a Twitch bestie. As of me filming this right now, we are just under 7,400 subscribers. So we're climbing. We're climbing. So join the metal journey. We've got the Discord, the mosh pit down below. Send stuff to the P.O. box if you want an item featured in a metal unboxing. And yeah, wherever you are, whenever you are watching this, I'll see you very soon. Bye, guys.